Today's video is going to be really short, very casual, and I'm going to show some footage that I saw on Reddit that's just ridiculous. I'm surprised more people don't point out how Boston Dynamics is not real most of the time. It's usually just CGI of robots. But before I get to that, I wanted to show this angry atheist rant on Reddit. I effing hate Christianity. 9 times out of 10, it's very targeted. It seems like it's not very often people have a problem with religion in general, which is like, even I have a problem with organized religion in general. But a lot of times it's very targeted directly at Christianity. And if people know what Jesus preached, that's never really what people's problem is with Christianity. And a lot of times it's just very surface level brainwashed. These people have been brainwashed to think that being atheist and denying God is like the peak of having the biggest brain ever, and that's their problem that they have a lot of times is that they really think that it makes them smarter to be as against anything religious as possible. That's basically what the academic system is built around, making the more you deny the spiritual, the bigger your brain is supposed to be. So I just want to read this because it's biblical prophecy fulfilled, and this is exactly the kind of thing that Jesus talked about, and just the audacity and megalomania that it takes to have this type of, I don't know, I think you could tell this seems like an angsty teenager type of thing. It's driving a wedge between my parents and I. F this delusional BS. I'm so angry. I know for a fact that if they had to choose, they choose their imaginary friend over their own flesh and blood. F religion, F Christianity, and F all the delusional BS that stems from it. And so this person clearly thinks that they know the answer and that they should be able to tell other people what to believe. But I think it's weird that people don't just point out the simple, like, okay, you seem like an edgy middle schooler, basically. Would you not? I mean, my question would be, why would you choose your children or your flesh and blood over God? Like, what? And that's where I don't think that they're able to make those logical thoughts where, okay, let's assume, even though they clearly don't believe in God, if somebody did believe in God, why would they choose their family over God? That doesn't make any sense to me. And to me, I've always known, like, hey, the family you're just born into, like, honestly, nationalism has always creeped me out, and people that walk around like family is the most important thing. And I'd say so many people, they do say that family is the most important thing to them. That's always creeped me out too, because just because somebody's in your family doesn't mean anything. We're all basically, I think that it would be more rare to be a part of a family that has no downright evil people in it. Everybody's related to somebody who's a freak, and just because they're your family doesn't mean anything. So, um, yeah, I guess I've just it's easy for me to say, I guess, because I don't have super strong connections with my blood family, and I've just always felt that anyone can be your family, and becoming a Christian, you get a new family too. That's You start to feel a totally different family aspect, because even for me, there's all sorts of things that I don't even talk to my blood family about unless they just happen to hear about it. I'm not going to like rush to them and talk about it first, but I'll talk to Christian friends about it straight away because I know that they'll pray for me or for the situation. So it just goes to show you what family means is different for different people. And to me, my family is whoever ends up in heaven with God. That's one family. That's the only family that matters to me. And I'm sorry, OP. Every deeply religious person I've met chooses their religious beliefs over family. And why not? And why not? This is God we're talking about. God trumps anything on earth. And yeah, that even means your own flesh and blood, even your children. God is more important than your children. And I'm okay with that. I I guess I just can't relate to people that think that there's earthly things that are more important than God. Matthew chapter 19, verse 29. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. And yep, not everybody's child is gonna make it to heaven. That's just an unfortunate, sad truth. Not everybody who makes it to heaven, literally everybody related to them is gonna make it to heaven. That it's like the I don't know, Disneyland version of heaven that people want to believe in. That, oh, anytime somebody dies, oh, well, we'll be meeting them in heaven, even if they didn't follow Christ. And yeah, I don't believe in that at all. I think that just because you're blood related to somebody doesn't mean anything, in my opinion. And at the same time, of course, well, I don't know, love your neighbor, right? Jesus didn't tell us to only love your family. So that's, to me, family means more than whoever you're blood related to. And yeah, my church family I feel a lot closer to than the family I grew up with. Luke chapter 12, verse 53. I'm not even going to read it, but it's just another appropriate Bible verse. That this shouldn't surprise anybody that families are being torn apart over God, over religion, over Jesus. That shouldn't be surprising. But Christians, of course, are not supposed to completely ostracize people. And of course, we have parables talking about the prodigal son, of course, that you should always want your son to come back. It seems like that Reddit person was very hostile, and I don't know the situation because there are all sorts of Christians out there that do like ostracize family members because they're not Christian, or if they find out their kid's gay, they like kick them out or whatever. A lot of Christians do act in ways that I don't think are ways that Jesus wanted us to act. So like I get that. And that's where I think that's organized religion stuff. I think that's people that are brainwashed from organized religion to think that it's normal to ostracize your child because they're going through a rough patch. But I would just contrast that with, I would point out, hey, this seems very pointed anti-Christianity. Have you learned anything about other religions of the world, like let's say Islam, and what happens if one of them wants to not be Islamic anymore, or let's say convert to something else? Oftentimes people will be stoned for that. So Jesus's teachings are not anything like that, and I don't understand the hostility. Anyways, Jesus told us that this would happen. All right, on to this video. Let's just watch this. And yeah, I'm of the strong opinion that most everything out of Boston Dynamics, I don't think it's real robotics. I think it's CGI of robots. Let me know what you think in the comments. Play it one more time. Yeah, so in my opinion, that's just CGI. Let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed the video. God bless everyone.